You shall not learn to follow the abominable practices of those nations. Deuteronomy 18:9. When the children of Israel fled persecution and dispersion after 70 AD, many found refuge in Africa. But refuge became compromise. Surrounded by Hamitic nations with rich spiritual traditions, many Israelites began to adopt customs that were not of Yah, rituals, ancestor veneration, and spirit communication that blurred the line between heritage and heresy. This wasn't just cultural exchange, it was covenant drift. The Torah warned us not to learn the ways of the nations, but in our desperation we did. We began to mix the worship of Elohim with tribal deities, ancestral rites, and mystic practices. Over generations, the purity of our worship was diluted. What was once forbidden became familiar. What was once holy became hybrid. Today, many of our people still trace their spiritual practices to African traditions, believing they are reclaiming identity. But we must ask, are we reclaiming truth or repeating rebellion? Not every tradition is righteous. Not every ritual is rooted in covenant, and not every spirit that answers is from Yah. The drift didn't begin in America, it began in exile, and now that drift has become doctrine. Churches preach ancestral connection, leaders defend spiritual mixture, and our people suffer, confused, divided, and spiritually dead. We must return to the covenant, not just in name but in practice. We must discern between cultural pride and spiritual obedience. Because the Most High is not impressed by tradition, he demands truth, and truth does not mix. Africa gave us refuge, but only Yah gives us restoration.